Husband, the bad days at the office and then there's bad days, buddy. I think that was the latter, wasn't it?
Absolute shambles. I mean, the fact that Liverpool have just come to Old Trafford on his slot's third game and beaten us 3-0 without even trying. We essentially gave him the first 2 goals. The third goal, you can say was another mistake as well by Kobe Mainoo, but absolute disgrace. Honest to God, from start to finish, we didn't even look like we were going to score at any point. I know a lot of people will say that, you know, I know Eric Ten Hag, I haven't seen the post-match, but I guarantee he said we controlled the first half. I can put money on it. Yeah, it was just not good enough. I mean, it's never going to be good enough when this manager is absolutely clueless and tactically void of ideas.
I mean, to be honest, you put it down on the manager. A lot of people are struggling to pick out one individual in particular. Obviously, Casemiro, big mistakes, but everyone was bad today. Mazraoui and Mainoo, I think, have come out for some praise, but everyone else is struggling. Like, what was Bruno doing today? Casemiro, Martinez, De Ligt wasn't great either.
Yeah, I mean, look, obviously, you know, the manager selects the players. At the end of the day, that Ahmed not starting is an absolute baffling decision. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people would have started Ahmed Diallo. He scored last game. I'm not going to say he had a great game last game, but after his goal, you saw he got, built in confidence. It's just baffling that he somehow doesn't get a start when Marcus Rashford's on the pitch. I know Rashford could have got 2 assists in the second half, but quite clearly Rashford is not the same Rashford that we saw carry us to the League Cup and so forth. So for me, yes, as you mentioned, there's a lot of players that have been poor today. Bruno Fernandes, Casemiro, Martinez and so forth. A lot of them haven't really covered themselves in glory, but at the same time, there's no tactics, there's no identity, there's no structure, there's absolutely no clear plan of what they're trying to do. How are they going to get the ball from the back to the middle of the pitch to the final third? I mean, the midfield for me, there's disjointed and clueless, and then there's that midfield. I mean, they've played together so many times and not once they've really covered themselves in glory. Absolutely clueless from top to bottom. I mean, Kobe Mainoo, for me, yes, he was at fault for the third goal, but the guy is literally doing 3 players' jobs. Bruno Fernandes doing absolutely nothing time and time again, doesn't get any criticism. Casemiro, I mean, I don't even need to mention that guy's name because I'm sure everyone has watched the game at this point. For me, Kobe Mainoo is just Pogba 2.0. We saw the same thing happen to Pogba. We didn't have the players around him to really get the best out of him. And although Kobe Mainoo has a lot of good moments, and don't get me wrong, he's still dropped a lot of good performances, he's got no support. And for the third goal, he dwelled on the ball for too long, but absolutely no options off the ball, and that is the running theme throughout the entirety of the game. You're in the stands, I'm in the stands. You can see everything on the pitch. You can see all 11 players, things that people don't see at home. There's literally no one moving off the ball. Nobody wants the ball. Everybody's scared. Again, coming back to Bruno Fernandes, not showing for the ball at all. Our fans literally got onto Scott McTominay so many times for being scared to show for the ball. Where was Bruno Fernandes when we needed him? The guy was absolutely ghosting.
Not much more I can say.
Eric Ten Hag.
Cheers.
I'm so deflated. So deflated.
Cheers, mate.